One email can cost a buyer their down payment. That's why wire fraud deserves serious attention. Today, we're discussing real estate scams and how to protect your closing funds. Real estate transactions involve large sums of money, tight timelines, and multiple parties: buyers, sellers, agents, lenders, and more. This creates opportunities for scammers who may impersonate settlement companies, agents, or even known contacts. They send fake wiring instructions, DocuSign links, or urgent messages that pressure you to act quickly. In Northern Virginia, specifically in areas like Loudoun County, the high concentration of technology and wealth makes us a prime target. As the data center capital of the world, Ashburn and its surrounding communities handle a significant portion of global internet traffic. This high-stakes environment means transactions are often fast-paced and high-value, which is exactly what sophisticated cybercriminals are looking for. The most important rule is simple: never rely on wiring instructions received only by email. Before sending money, call the settlement company using a verified phone number obtained independently, not from a suspicious email. Confirm the bank name, account number, and amount. If wiring instructions change, stop and verify again. Watch for red flags, urgent language, last-minute changes, misspelled domains, or requests for personal information. Scammers can use public information from social media or property listings to make their messages appear legitimate. They may know your closing date, the name of your agent, and even your loan amount. Sellers can also fall victim to scams involving fake payoff instructions or fraudulent communication about proceeds. Imagine waiting for your home sale proceeds only to realize the instructions you signed were altered by a hacker who compromised your agent's email. Landlords and tenants may encounter fake listings or application fees. In a tight market like Northern Virginia, the pressure to secure a rental can lead people to bypass the verification steps they would normally take. Always verify ownership before any funds move. If you suspect fraud, act immediately. Contact your bank, settlement company, real estate agent, and law enforcement. Time matters. The first few hours are critical in stopping or recovering a fraudulent wire. At DCI Homes, we advise clients to slow down whenever money moves. A true professional will appreciate your need to verify instructions. Verification protects everyone. Your closing funds are too important for shortcuts. Wire fraud can affect anyone: first-time buyers, experienced homeowners, investors, and military families relocating to Northern Virginia. Criminals understand human behavior and exploit the stress of real estate transactions. They aim to convince someone to make a quick decision before verifying information. Consider a buyer closing on Friday. On Wednesday, they receive an email from the settlement company with new wiring instructions. Everything looks legitimate. The logo is correct, the signature block is perfect, and the timing makes sense. They send the wire, only to find out later that the funds went to an account overseas. This scenario is not fictional. Many buyers across the country have fallen victim to similar scams. Almost every situation could have been prevented by making one extra step: a phone call using a trusted number. Scammers are becoming more convincing. Years ago, fraudulent emails were easy to spot due to poor grammar or strange layouts. Now, they often look indistinguishable from professional communication. Modern criminals copy logos, study public records, and even compromise legitimate email accounts. You cannot judge an email solely by its appearance. Instead, develop the habit of verifying information through independent sources. Never assume an email is legitimate just because it looks professional. Use out-of-band verification, which means using a different communication channel than the one where the instructions were received. If you got an email, call. If you got a text, call. Understand where wiring instructions should come from. Reputable settlement companies explain their procedures early in the transaction. If something arrives that doesn't match those procedures, pause and ask questions. Scammers create urgency to make you act quickly. Messages may say, "We need this wire within the next 30 minutes to guarantee your Friday closing." Or they may say, "Our office is experiencing phone issues, so please communicate via email only." These statements are designed to stop critical thinking and isolate you from help. Email addresses can also be deceptive, often differing by just one or two characters. Don't rely on the email address at all. Call the company using a verified number. Be cautious with electronic document signing. Criminals may send fake DocuSign requests that lead to fraudulent websites designed to steal your credentials. Confirm that you are expecting those documents before signing anything electronically. Sellers should also verify every communication involving proceeds. A criminal may send fraudulent instructions requesting new bank account information for your net proceeds. Rental scams are prevalent in Northern Virginia, where the market is attractive to criminals. Always verify ownership and confirm the property is legitimately available. For Northern Virginia buyers, awareness is crucial. This region sees significant relocation activity, and many transactions occur remotely. When you are buying from across the country, your reliance on digital communication is higher, which increases your risk profile. Always verify before sending funds. Real estate decisions involve trust. Buyers trust lenders lenders trust settlement companies, and agents coordinate communication. Criminals often attempt to insert themselves into this chain of trust. Ensure every financial instruction comes from a verified source. To reduce risk, establish communication expectations early. Ask your settlement company how wiring instructions will be delivered and what phone number to call with questions. Save verified phone numbers in your contacts to make verification fast and easy. Protect your email account with strong passwords and multi-factor authentication. Avoid conducting sensitive business over unsecured public Wi-Fi networks. Hackers can intercept data transmitted over open connections. Pay attention to unusual behavior. If a contact who usually calls you suddenly only communicates via email, or if their tone of voice in writing changes significantly, pause before responding. If you suspect a mistake, act immediately. Contact your bank to see if the wire can be recalled, then notify the settlement company. Report these crimes to the FBI's IC3. Emotional decision-making can lead to skipping verification. Remember, delaying a wire by 15 minutes to verify information is better than losing your entire down payment. Professionals appreciate careful clients because secure transactions protect everyone involved. As we wrap up, let's deep dive into our 6-step checklist. First, expect wiring instructions through established procedures. Your title company should tell you exactly how they operate at the start. Second, verify every wire using a trusted phone number. Never use the number provided in the email itself. Third, never send money due to a sense of urgency. Real professionals won't pressure you to bypass security protocols. Fourth, review email addresses and document links with extreme care. Look for tiny inconsistencies. Fifth, confirm funds were received. Once you send the wire, call the title company to ensure it landed in the correct account. And sixth, report anything suspicious. Even if you didn't fall for it, reporting a scam helps protect others in our community. Following these steps dramatically reduces your risk of wire fraud. Protecting your closing funds is about building simple habits. Slow down, verify independently, ask questions, and confirm before sending money. This video is for educational purposes only. For specific situations, consult the appropriate professional before making financial decisions. If you're planning to buy, sell, or navigate the Northern Virginia real estate market safely, DCI Homes is here to help. Informed clients make better decisions, and taking a few extra minutes to verify today can protect your investment for years to come. Staying vigilant is the best defense against these evolving threats. Thank you for watching, and stay safe in your next real estate journey.